Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to the final episode of the first season of the Manchester United career mode. This is going to be massive. We have 2 games coming up. The first game, as you can see, is against Arsenal. Now, 2 games left to go. We are about to have a look at the table in a moment when we go into this game, but we will just immediately come out and say it if you have not watched the previous episode. Really, every single game that we have played so far means absolutely nothing. This game is literally hanging on us winning the title. Look at this. We have played 36 games and so have Arsenal. We have 1 point below them with 2 games to go. This is unbelievable. What are the chances that we would be playing Arsenal in the second to last game? If it was the last game, that'd be something unbelievable. But we do have Tottenham in first place with a point higher than us with a game played though. So even if we do get the right result here, it doesn't matter. We're going to take them anyway, even if we get that draw. But still, we are playing Arsenal for the top spot. This is how it is. It's either going to be Arsenal overtaking their rivals or us overtaking Arsenal and Tottenham at the same time. And this is going to be massive. So anyway, let's kick it off. As you can see, we're already about 20 or so minutes in. And Van Persie, we did try to whip in across for him, but nothing could manifest itself. But still, holding up the ball, waiting for something to happen. We get Falcao, Schneiderlin, still moving along with it. Beautiful pass for Falcao, and he's put it wide again. He's a man that's not been able to score goals very often, which is quite frustrating stuff there, as we see Van Persie going in with a hard slide tackle there. And you can see, obviously, of course, that this will not be the final game. We do have the final game against Hull City, so regardless of what the result is today, whether we get the draw, if we do get the, let's go over those possibilities. If we do get the draw, it means we have to wait for, of course, hang on a minute. No, we've given away a penalty in the 32nd minute. The fans aren't happy in the background, you can tell that. But we see Phil Jones, who I've actually got as captain for some reason. But anyway, moving along, I don't know what, he's going in for a slide tackle, or it looks like he's more bumped Ramsey than actually taking him out at the feet. But we've given away a penalty, 30th minute, early in the game still. Podolski, keeper goes the wrong way. They're 1-0 up already. So now we're down, so now really, in a sense, they've got a 2-goal gap, really, between us overtaking them and obviously them staying on top of the league. So there we go. And again, they're making more chances, trying to work something through the middle right in the 45th minute, but wasn't able to finish it. Ball coming to him pretty well, but unfortunately just skying it. But still, there's a little bit of time left to get an equaliser back, and we might do it with Januzaj going through. It takes a deflection off the goalkeeper, but it goes in the net. In the 45th minute, we get it back. So we are back at level pegging going into half-time. That's a good result. That's a decent enough result. We will take it. Because anyway, if we do get a draw, it still means that we are a point below them, which means we would have to wait for them to either hopefully lose or draw their next game, and we would need the same for Tottenham as well to do that as well. And we can see here still running his guts out is Falcao, and then he loses, I believe it was Debussy. He went for a shot, saved, falls to Di Maria, awkwardly and slowly at a difficult height, and he can't finish it. But still moving along. Time is running out. We really need to get the 3 points here. Otherwise, we'll be in some serious trouble. Van Persie is taken out by Mertesacker. It was a penalty for Arsenal in the 30th, and now it's a penalty for Manchester United in the 75th. And with Wayne Rooney, our key penalty taker and free kick taker, out injured, this is the man. It's got to be RVP, the former Arsenal player, to add insult to injury, to stick it in the back of the net, to put Manchester United in the driver's seat for another Premier League title, which we may be stealing now from Arsenal if we can hold. Sanchez still going on the right-hand side, being marked by Rodriguez, and Pogba trying to chase. Another cross in. Falcao doesn't go to him. Gibbs pushing up forward. Another cross. Dzeko goes out the back. And no, that's it. I believe that's time. The referee's called it at an unbelievable moment. But Van Persie, the former Arsenal striker, for years and years, nearly a decade or so, is the difference. He scores the penalty. He gets man of the match against his old club at the Manchester United home ground, Old Trafford. What a story. And now we have gone from being third below Arsenal to now taking the top spot on the final day of the season. Unbelievable. We're now 2 points clear of both Spurs and Arsenal. Arsenal have nowhere near the goal difference that we have, so that's pretty much them done and dusted unless we somehow lose to Hull City. And Spurs, on the other hand, they are 2 goals below us on goal difference. So if we were to draw and they were to win, really, if they win by enough, then they will actually still win the title. So even if we draw this game, that's still not 100%. And definitely, if we lose this game, it could be all over. We have got to get if we get the win, we absolutely seal it. So we need to make it happen. We, of course, are playing this game only a matter of days after the Arsenal game. So I'm still going to be playing my best, strongest team possible. You know that. But it is going to be slightly tired and some of the stamina is going to be drained from the start. But it's just how I'm going to have to go with it. We need to put our best players forward. And that's a good clearing header from Jones as well. And it looks like Falcao went up for it, tried to win the header. He's gone down behind the run of play. They've gone back to him. He's out. He's gone. We've lost Falcao. We've already lost Rooney. We see the injury. It seems to just be so happening all the time where, we just take, a player of ours will jump up, try to contest for a header, and then make contact on the way down, and that's their injury. But the through ball for Di Maria, he's too fast for Chester, and he gets the first goal. 24th minute. Finally, we get the goal nice and early. We get the breathing space that we need. We at least put the distance between us and Spurs and Arsenal. Really, Arsenal are still in the contest. That is it. If we lose, that could be it. Arsenal can still get in. That's just how it works. But still, Hull caught us on a bit of a break there, but Hernandez really blew the chance with a shot that went right to De Gea. But still, it would really be helpful if we could get two goals, get some breathing space in this game as the clock continues to tick down. We continue to push toward this Premier League title. We win a corner, so maybe there's something for us here from this set piece. Di Maria the one to whip it in. We've got Pogba who heads, saved beautifully, but he can't stop the second follow-up. He's tapped it in. 2 goals now. Breathing space in this game, and that is 3 points potentially in the bag. Now with 15 minutes left to go against Hull City, unless they can pull something out of their ass, 2 goals in the next 15 minutes, we have pretty much secured another Premier League title. We will be winning something this season. It would be brilliant if we could. But no, the cross comes in. We're not done yet. There's still something for Hull in this game, and they're still going to fight for it. Really, there is nothing for Hull in this game. They're going to finish mid-table, but that's it. They couldn't finish anything. They couldn't get a second goal. We hang on, and that's it. We've secured it for ourselves. We got the win we needed. We're not going to figure out whether it comes to a different result. It doesn't matter what Tottenham got. It doesn't matter what Arsenal got. We are the champions. We've won the Premier League. Finally, it came down literally to the last day, despite dominating. And have a look at this. Phil Jones I don't know how this has happened, but obviously Wayne Rooney the captain, and I've made Phil Jones the captain somehow. I should have made Van Persie, but doesn't matter. We win the Premier League. Oh, finally. Great result. At least we win something, because seriously, mate, I'm telling you, it was crazy, because we got knocked out of the quarterfinals of the Capital One. We got knocked out of the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and toward the end, we were losing some key games, and it almost looked like we might have choked at the last second, but we hang on. It took to the final day, but we get the win that we need. We get the Premier League that I think we deserve, and of course, Di Maria got man of the match in that game for not only scoring the first goal. And look at this. We now have to take care of a lot of end-of-season business. We've got 2 players injured that game. Schneiderlin for 3 weeks, which I guess if any player's going to get injured in any game, we want it to be this one. But we're going to be sending Falcao back injured. But then again, their season doesn't start for another, month or so. But he is going to go back with a month-long injury. But enough about the injuries. Let's have a look at the table and how it finished. We were on top. It looked like Spurs drew their game, and it looks like Arsenal won their game as well. So it was a good thing that we got the points there. But anyway, it was a good thing that we made the win. But anyway, we see West Ham as well, and Burnley and Leicester City. They're the 2 teams that ended up getting relegated. We've got Liverpool finishing 10th, and Chelsea just finishing in the top 5 as well. Some very odd placed little positions there for some of the clubs in this league. Of course, you see there we got Robin van Persie being the goal scorer, the leading goal scorer in the Premier League, and also 1 assist behind Eriksen. He had a stunning season, and but maybe not as good a season as this guy, David De Gea, who got 14 clean sheets, the most in the Premier League. Despite not growing, he was still unbelievable. He was so good this year. It was crazy. He got so many man of the matches, as did Van Persie, but they were normally pretty equally shared between him, Falcao, and occasionally Rooney. But De Gea was solid, and he was probably the best player of the season. But anyway, this is the squad report. I'm just showing it to you nice and quick, just blasting through it. So if there are any players that you wanted to specifically see, then you can go back and have a look. But still, we are now advancing on through. We are finished with the season. We're going to end it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep my job, especially after winning the Premier League, because that is exactly what we was trying to set out to do. And, of course, the domestic cup-wise, we didn't do too well, but that's fine, because at least we can hopefully try to get past the quarterfinals. This quarterfinal curse that I seem to have, but it will be exciting, because next season, we're going to try to go for the Premier League again. We're going to try to go further than the quarterfinals in either the Capital One or the FA Cup, an even better cup competition that we have to look forward to, the Champions League. That's coming up. I'm so stoked for that. We didn't play any European football this season, and finally we get to do that. So that's one thing that you can be super excited about for the second season. And of course, not only that, we have more players coming in through pre-contracts. I have many other things that I'm hoping to do as well. I'm going to start signing some of those awesome class of 15 players. We'll go through all of them in the next episode for the second season. And not only that, Ronaldo. That's my key. I'm going to try to bring him back. But until then, guys, I'm your host, Game of the MasterBucks. Thank you for watching, and peace out. Bye-bye.